Kotin Kola.
BlacKkKlansman is directed by Spike Lee and stars John David Washington, the son of the amazing Denzel Washington, Adam Driver, and Topher Grace. This movie is based on the true story of this black cop, who successfully infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan, the local Ku Klux Klan chapter, I guess. And this movie is basically about him infiltrating the Ku Klux Klan and Adam Driver, who plays his fellow cop, who basically has to pretend to be John David Washington's character. And Topher Grace surprisingly plays well David Duke, the leader of the Ku Klux Klan. So Spike Lee is a director whose films are hit or miss for me. His films are either really, really good and thought-provoking, or really, really bad and stupid. And so I was looking forward to this film. It looked entertaining enough. The trailer looked pretty funny. But at the same time, I was a little bit concerned because his last few films have not been good. But I gotta say, this film is really, really good. It exceeded my expectations for sure. What surprised me about this movie is that it's really funny. I guess I shouldn't have been that surprised because it's produced by Jordan Peele. But it's really, really funny. And the humor was never flopped for me. Every single joke, humorous moment worked for me. That being said, this movie overall is a very heavy-handed, dramatic film. There are a lot of comedic moments, but whenever there's a dramatic moment, it really is very heavy-hitting. And it definitely makes references to the awful political situation today, and that might turn some people off. It didn't really for me because I'm really into politics, but for some people, they might watch this movie and think, "Ugh, no, I don't want to." This is a movie about that takes place in the 70s. Why is it referencing politics today? But I actually think that it's good that it references politics today. There's a whole point. There's a reason why, even though it takes place in the 70s, it represents the political situation today. And they do bring in this message about racism and how unfortunately it is still rampant today. Even though there's been a lot of progression, there is still racism and Ku Klux Klan members today, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, some people might be turned off by this message, but personally, I really enjoyed it. Also, like I said before, Topher Grace is an actor who is, well, not good at acting, but in this movie he was surprisingly good and not charismatic, but I'm just gonna say good as David Duke, the leader of the Ku Klux Klan, the former leader. His performance was surprisingly good. All the actors in general are really good, but Topher Grace really surprised me because he is not a good actor at all. He was not good in that 70s show. He was not good in Spider-Man 3. Just in general, he's a horrible actor. Interstellar, I know he was barely in that movie, but his character was just like so boring and his performance is not good. But yeah, he was surprisingly good in this movie. And Spike Lee does a really good job writing and directing. And overall, I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It is very heavy and kind of depressing at times, but when it was fun, I was really, really enjoying myself. And I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. So, in my review on Crazy Rich Asians and in my special announcement video, I mentioned that due to how busy life was getting, and due to my dwindling enthusiasm for video making, I am going to be uploading content on my YouTube channel less frequently. However, even though my enthusiasm for video making has significantly died down, my passion for discussing and critiquing films has not. I love talking about movies and sharing my thoughts on certain films, and want to find another platform to discuss them where I would not have to spend hours editing footage, creating graphics, etc. That's when I discovered Letterboxd. Letterboxd is an online social networking app where you can share your opinions on movies and read other people's opinions as well. I only just discovered this app and I am disappointed that I had not discovered it sooner. Like seriously, this app is perfect for me. I could have been using this for a while now. I have just created an account under this username and I've already shared my thoughts on a few recent films that I have seen. Since I will not be posting content on YouTube as often, and since I have recently deleted my Stardust reaction account, if you want to hear more from me on certain movies, then download the Letterboxd app and check out my thoughts on newer and even older movies. The only thing about this app that I don't really like is that you can't really review TV shows. For some reason, you can review miniseries, but not uh, popular long-running television shows. So if you want to hear my thoughts on long-running television shows, on regular TV series, then I will make a review for that on my YouTube channel. So what are you waiting for? Download the Letterboxd app and check out my reviews today.